Hey guys, Shane here with One Shift at a Time. How are you doing? We're back. It is week 18 of the NHL Power Rankings. I gotta rock my team's logo again, as we are one win again away from a second straight league regular season championship. So going into that playoffs with a bye again. So I gotta represent. This is the first time we've done the Power Rankings this whole season where it is actually split 50-50. There's 5 teams from the West and 5 teams from the East on it. So that is definitely surprising because this year has been dominated by the teams in the East. Let's jump right in it. Number 10, hanging in there still, we got the Edmonton Oilers. They're 35, 22, and 8. They got 75 points. That's good for 4th in the Pacific. And they're winners of 3 of their last 4. And unfortunately, they're starting to suffer from the same problem that they have in the last couple of years. And I think a lot of Edmonton fans thought they got it dealt with this offseason with getting Jack Campbell, but soup has not been the answer to the goaltending. So they still need to figure out what's going to happen. It's probably going to skitter down the stretch and into the playoffs, but that is definitely the glaring hole in the Oilers organization. They do have another tough battle tonight as they do take on the Boston Bruins, best in the league. So see how they do in that game. Number 9, we got the Minnesota Wild. They're 37, 21, and 7. They have 81 points. That's good for 2nd in the Central, and they're winners of 5 of their last 6, which has rocketed them right back into this top 10. And they play a really tight, low-scoring game. Probably not the most fun as a viewer to watch, but it's been damn effective. They have some big victories, including that one over the Jets last night, and they are going to take on the San Jose Sharks on Saturday. Another easily winnable game, I think, for them. They're really going to put some distance between themselves and Dallas and Winnipeg in that division, that's for sure. Number 8, we have the New York Rangers. They're 35, 19, and 9 for 79 points. They are down 4 spots because they did lose 2 in a row. The first game I didn't really punish them for because it was a loss to the Boston Bruins, but when they backed that up with a second straight loss to the Ottawa Senators, I did have to drop them. They do look to bounce back as they take on the Montreal Canadiens tonight. Number 7, we got the Seattle Kraken. Again, loving this story from the West there. 37, 21, and 6, 80 points. They're 3rd in the Pacific, and they're riding a 5-game winning streak. And they're sailing back into the top 10, that's for sure. Most of the wins were against kind of weaker teams, but that one against the Colorado Avalanche was definitely impressive. They're going to take on the suddenly hot Senators tonight, who added at the deadline, I think to the surprise of many. Number 6, we have the Vegas Golden Knights. They're 38, 20, and 6. They have 82 points. That is good for 1st in the Pacific. They're winners of 3 of their last 4, and they did have a tough setback versus the Panthers, who have seemed to have been good one game and bad one game for the Panthers. Just really weird season after coming off the President's Trophy. But they are looking to run away with the West. I think besides the Oilers, the Kings, and the Avs, I don't know that anyone's going to touch them. They're going to take on the Tampa Bay Lightning tonight in another great test. Number 5 is your Toronto Maple Leafs. They're 39, 17, and 8, 86 points, 2nd in the Atlantic. And they did have a rough start to the week when they did lose to the Canucks. Not only did they lose to the Canucks, they lost Ryan O'Reilly to a broken finger. Undisclosed time frame. Sounds like he should be back for the playoffs, but when you add a guy like that, you really want some time to kind of gel with the team. He played well in his first couple of games. I mean, he got a hat trick, I believe, in his second. So, but they do have a rematch against the Oilers on Saturday, and that's going to be a battle of the 2 best teams in Canada. That's one I will be watching for sure. Number 4, we got the LA Kings. They're 37, 20, and 8. They have 82 points. They're 2nd in the Pacific. Are they the best in the West? I don't know. Right now, they are. I think trading away Quick was a surprise to many, but they do seem to be playing very well without him, so maybe they know something I don't. I think still Quick was a very good goaltender, but they're on a 4-game winning streak, and they're going to take that into Colorado to take on the Avs tonight. Number 3, we have the New Jersey Devils. They're 41, 16, and 6 for 86 points. 2nd in the Metro. And for 3 weeks in a row, we've had the same top 3. I think that really says something for the system they use. It's been working out pretty good. And they did have a close loss on Tuesday, but they are looking to jump right back into the win column with the game versus the Washington Capitals tonight. Number 2, no surprise, it's Carolina Hurricanes. 42, 12, and 8, 92 points, 1st in the Metros, and again, winners of 3 in a row. They had a big 6-1 win over the Arizona Coyotes. They backed it up with a 6-0 win over the Tampa Bay Lightning. I mean, this is a team that scored 16 goals in the last 3 games. That's just insane. They look to keep it up as they do take on the struggling Philadelphia Flyers tonight. And number 1, again, this is not surprising anyone. It's the Boston Bruins. They're 49-8-5. Yes, 103 points, 11 more than the closest team. First in everything for points, definitely. Like, they're almost 10% above anyone else. And they're currently riding another 10-game winning streak. So I don't know how these could be anywhere but first. I mean, they have been first 12 of the 18 weeks that I've done the power rankings this year. This has just been the year of the Bruins. And if possible, they got tougher at the deadline. So if they can keep the team the way they have it and maybe get some of their major players back just before playoffs, they can take advantage of that loophole where, you know, Taylor Hall is on the LTIR if he comes back for the playoffs. And man, this is going to be a dangerous team, as if it's not already. Let me know in the comments below who your top 5 are, besides, of course, number 1 has got to be Boston for everyone. Like this thing, share it around. If you're not already subscribed, I'd sure love it as we get really close to 150. We only need 4 more now. Thanks again for watching. You guys have a great day, and we'll see you in the next episode.